We know sexual rejection isn't good for a person. We know it's really bad for the marriage. Yesterday, I saw a couple that actually broke my heart, and I'm going to tell you about it because I think many times we overlook what happens to the rejected person's self esteem. If you're continually rejected by your partner sexually, and basically you guys don't talk about it anymore because there's always one person initiating, one person asking, and the other one making excuses or seeming to ignore it, then there becomes a like a big wall between the couple. But what happens individually is the person that's constantly rejected begins feeling worse and worse about themselves. Their self-esteem goes down. And as it goes down, it's physically painful. And the reason is because when you're rejected sexually or emotionally, it's as painful as being rejected physically. You feel the pain. And I think with partners understood how much they're hurting their partner when they no longer will talk about it, will work on their sex drive or work on making something work, their partner slowly dies within themselves. Like it really is a very painful process. And I'm going to bring it to light to you today because I think it's so important for couples' health and for sure for their relationship health. Because letting it go and not talking about it only gets more awkward. I'm going to suggest that the two of you sit down together and bring it up. Yes, I know it won't be comfortable. And yes, I know neither one of you will really want to do it. But the person who has the low self-esteem is dying without this. They need answers. They need to assert themselves in a way that the other partner can hear. And that's what we're going to try and accomplish in this YouTube. So the first thing is you need to invite your partner to talk. And I'm saying this from the person who is constantly rejected. And expect some resistance, but no matter what, stay firm. We need to talk. You know, this relationship is important to me. It's important to you. We need to talk. And secondly, tell them how you feel non-judgmentally. You're not going to blame them for what's happening. You're not going to put it on their lap. You're simply going to say, I've begun feeling really bad about myself. I don't believe in myself anymore. It's affected other areas of my life. It's affected my work. What other area it has affected for you that your partner will no longer have sex or makes excuses when you want to have sex. This is an important time to address this. Thirdly, allow them to respond without interruption. So if they begin when you tell them by making excuses like, you know how tired I am, or you know how much stress I've been under, what I want you to do is hear them out. But I want you to add this. But do you have any idea how much this is killing me? Do you have any idea how terrible this is making me feel? And it's important you say it calmly and like that, because I believe your partner may never hear that until you assert yourself and say it very clearly like that. And next, assert your need for a change. In other words, you're going to say, I can't continue this. This is not in good conscience. It doesn't go along with my value system. It doesn't go along with my ethical system. We need to do something. We need a plan. And it's at this point that many times you can even have a sheet of paper and start making a plan. My plan personally would be we're both going to go and get medical exams because there might be something medically going on. I would recommend you go to a sexual dysfunction physician starting out. Those may be a urologist, they may be an OBGYN, but I think it's better if a couple goes together so each person will hear from the doctor what is happening to their partner. It gives it more validity and it makes it clear. And not only that, but most of these physicians are in a line with a sex therapist who can help you if you have problems sexually, or if there's issues within the relationship that need dealing with, like old anger or resentment, or maybe a hurt from the past, a grief the two of you have never gotten over. And next, insist on a plan for change as well as regular check-ins. These check-ins, not only are you going to go to the doctor and make plans, and the doctor's going to help you with that because they're going to initiate certain changes. They're going to make recommendations for medications in the event that hormone levels are off or whatever is going on, or for therapy. But you also need check-ins once a week. You know, how are you feeling? What can we do tonight? And I think a lot of times for couples, they're very limited in their resources of what they can do sexually. You can have sex lying naked side by side and just touching each other, massaging each other, and having open communication. Or sometimes people don't want to communicate, they just want to feel each other's bodies and massage them. The key is that you have a plan so you will know how far you can go. This is especially poignant if one of you have had a surgery or some kind of medical condition where you may be very self-conscious about your body, and you're ashamed, or you're just not used to dealing with the new you. Wearing lightly clad clothes, like for ladies a camisole, maybe a light pair of shorts or panties, and for guys maybe just your trunks or your boxers, something like that. I think it helps reunite couples. I really like the idea of a bath or being in a hot tub together, because it helps you with eye contact. You're still looking at each other. Showers are wonderful, but there's a lot of stimuli going on, and people don't always like water being poured on, sprayed on them, and being able to look through the water at their partner and be with their partner. That's overstimulating for some people, and honor that. But whereas a bath may be more comfortable, or a hot tub, or a pool, whatever form you decide to do, it's important you do it, that you make that change for yourself, because otherwise, someone who is struggling with low self-esteem, they'll make bad decisions. They'll bring in a third party, or they'll start looking online for people to date. They'll start fantasizing about other people. They start having emotional affairs, and it all stems from the idea that the couple could not communicate about it. So the key is, start today, and for the person who has the low self-esteem or has been rejected the most, this is your time, and this is your opportunity, and I'm prescribing it for you.